Hold on. Getting some things running. Welcome, welcome. So today is gonna be a little bit different. I'm not gonna be playing multiplayer matches, but because I have a plan. Hi, Thorn. So for this plan, I need to bring up a very, very special thing I have planned for this stream, and that is the board. So we got here this board. Basically, what I'm doing today is I'm gonna be going through each of the maps and analyzing and observing the small details, the little things that bring it all together cohesively. So we'll be starting with Zen Peak, and basically we'll be jotting down and looking at, if something stands out, or maybe we recognize something from another map that gets referenced in one map. Just to piece together some cohesiveness of like the whole thing. So that's what I have going on. So I'll be doing the smaller maps, then I'll be going to turf, then I'll be going to backyard battleground if I have the time. We'll see. I might have to split this up. The town halls for the for backyard battleground, just as a representation. Also, hello, Flare. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird stream. Also, during the stream, I'm also using it as a Q&A, so if you have any questions, go ahead. This is gonna be kind of more of a chill stream. So yeah, that's generally what I got going on. I've been having a very busy week lately, so it's nice to hop back on and stream again. Now I'm wondering if I should put low gravity. That's probably good. That'll probably be useful. Something also to note, apparently there's gonna be another garden fiesta. I'm pretty sure. I saw a video posted in the Discord, though I haven't actually watched it, but from what I heard, that's gonna be happening, so I'll probably be streaming on that day. September 3rd, I think it was, or not September, November 3rd. So that's exciting. I think I'm gonna be probably Breakfast Springs, because why not? Okay, Zen Peak. Clearly, we're on a peak. I think this is already going quite well. I think our observations are really coming through here. But yeah, basically, if I notice, like, see, they're keeping chickens here. Like, zombie chickens, perhaps? Maybe possibly. It's also, it would be good to like try to look outside the map to see if I can notice anything out there. Like maybe this is connected to another map that might exist. I see the Great Wall here, I believe. I think. No, I haven't actually explored Rise. I haven't actually explored the smaller maps that much. Chicken Wrangler. We might put that on the list. Chicken Wranglers in Zen Peak. Chicken Wrangler in Garden Warfare 2. Yeah, okay, they seem to like really collecting chickens. That seems to be their deal here. You know, I gotta say, Zen Peak's kinda barren looking. I was expecting a little bit more going on. That's something I can do. I think it's here. I think. Yeah, okay. So there's the gnome here. We're gonna be keeping track of the gnome stuff. This is important. I'm going to take a picture for the sake of, actually, hold on. Look at that, chat. I was turning off my HUD. I'm gonna be snapping a screenshot. And I'm gonna be putting them on the board. So Zen Peak has this room behind the waterfall. Oops. Let me redo that. If I can. Yeah, the gnomes also. I will get to the portals soon. So that is an interesting part. There is a secret behind the waterfall with a lot of money. So perhaps the gnomes are rich. That could be something we could deduct from this. We don't exactly know whose money this is, but that is an interesting little secret there to keep in mind. I don't think I can get back up. I'll try. Well, there I go. Okay. Interesting. I'm not seeing any more chickens. Ooh, what's this? Okay, I thought that was something significant. The chart sounds. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'm really professional. Hi Charles, hi Paper, hi Rubens. Currently we're going through Zen Peak, and I'm gonna say Zen Peak don't really got a lot. We do have a dragon here. Now, I know there's a dragon robot in PvZ2, though I don't think this is the same kind of dragon as the Dark Ages one. But that is something to note. Can you actually get up here? You can't. Okay. We have dragons. I want to put that on the list. So let's pull up the board again. Let's pull up the boards. We got, let's see, possibly rich gnomes and dragon. Okay. Rich dragon. Maybe it's the dragon's gold. Also, I should take a picture of the chickens. I feel like that's gonna be important. That's okay, Rubens. We can talk about it later. What are we thinking? Do we want to take a picture of this one chicken? Or the multiple chickens? These are the real questions we're asking today. I think the one chicken, because that's the first one we saw. Alright, if you guys want to name this chicken, go ahead. That's up to you. The Zen Peak chicken. Alfred the chicken. Okay. Alright. Well, we've officially deemed that chicken Henry. Oh wait, that's actually even better. Wait. Hold on. Henry's actually kind of good. Alright. Okay. Oh, also, if you haven't yet, I am trying to stream more often. I'm just, again, this has been like a busy week for me. So if you want to know when I stream, I'm trying to make a schedule. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but and this is gonna be really corny. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Hit that bell, you know what I mean? Alright, you can all leave now. That was my one joke. Interesting. Okay, it looks like a remains of a cart here. This could be important. Actually, this might be important. Because if you see this remains of the cart, and then there's the... And it goes down there, and down there's the coins. So I'm wondering if the money was in the cart and it somehow washed up into a little cove, a little cave behind the waterfall. That could be important, though we don't know who had the cart. So that's interesting. Also, Millie, do you watch pirate software by chance? I don't. That's my answer. Who killed the cart? That is, yeah. It could be anyone. There's another bucket here. I'm going to sneeze. Jeez. Why is there even a Zen map? I don't know. It's pretty peaceful here. I'll give it that. Though, it seems like the peace was broken by this cart or wagon being destroyed. So, that's something to note. You know, we're gonna take a picture of this. This is a crime scene. We're taking evidence. Evidence for the crime scene. Broken cart. Okay. Let's see. Something I have noticed is these over here. I think these are lions. I think. I don't know much about Zen Peak. Are these important? I'm unsure, but they must exist in some type of way in the Garden Warfare universe. So these statues may be important. I'm going to take a picture. We might come back to this one. We need as much evidence as we can. This statue might have destroyed the cart. We don't know. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we still got space. What's beyond the door? They do seem to be guarding the door. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. Hold on. Rubens, you might have pointed out something. This is a big building. Okay. Well, this is definitely a building of significance. It is at the top of Zen Peak. Actually, well, I guess that's a higher peak. But it is at the top. It has dragons on the side, on both sides. So I'm not sure what we can infer from this building, but it definitely is of some sort of importance. Maybe the Zen Sensei probably lives in that. I'd assume. We've got fireworks here. You know? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so these fireworks are probably owned by the plants because there's a little pea shooter on it. Okay. Hold on, I think I can infer something. Alright. Something's a little afoot. Maybe they're celebrating something, maybe it's malicious materials. It's a warning symbol? Ooh. So who do we think owns these fireworks? Because you're right, this does look like a bit of a warning, like a hazard kind of symbol on it. Like maybe keep pea shooters away? That could be something. Maybe the pea shooters are really reckless. They hyper all over the place and they might ram into the rockets, setting them off. There's a leaf challenge where you gotta use fireworks. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, this is pretty big. This is pretty interesting. Okay. We got more of these statues too. Alright. Even more. They're all over the place. Let's see. We got this building here. I think we can get up top. Yeah. This is where all the foot soldiers and pea shooters camp. I don't think there's anything up here though. Well, actually, hold on. We got an interesting flag here. Pea shooter, sunflower, zomboss. But what's this zombie? Hold on, we might have just found a new zombie. A new, never discovered before zombie. I can't tell who this is, but I will take a picture of that. Interesting. I've never seen that hat on a zombie. Okay, here's what we got on the board so far. Just as a recap. We got the gnome cave with all the money. We got the dragon. You got the chicken. You got the wagon. You got the statues. You got the fireworks. And I'm seeing in the chat, it's one of the Chinese zombies from PvZ1. Interesting. Well, I'll keep him on the board anyway. This is a suspect. All right. This is a suspect to something. We do have a crime scene here. We got more fireworks over here, but they're not labeled. There's also a very mysterious chest here. Wait. There's a wire coming out of it. Is that a wire? Is that rope? Oh no, that's rope. That's rope. It's just broken. I see. This is interesting though. Is this more... No, maybe this is like a coffin. This could be. Okay, we're gonna see what happens if I break it. Oh, you can't break it. Interesting. This could be significant. They wouldn't just place this here randomly for any random reason. Okay, hold on a minute. Also, I'm totally not showing the screen. Don't worry guys, I'm a professional. I was looking at this. Which seems to be like a chest or some sort of coffin or thing. I tried to destroy it, but you can't destroy it. You can't do damage to it. I don't know if it holds the fireworks or if there's something in here. Is this the FNAF box? I don't know. It's interesting stuff. Also, is the stream quality not good at the moment? I forgot to do some more editing with it to make it like better, so it might not. It should. I mean, the quality should be as good as last stream because I didn't mess with any of the things. I don't know, but yeah, I think this is important and significant. So let's put this on the board. The secret coffin. Coffin box. Okay. And once we're done exploring Zen Peak, we're gonna piece together all the parts to see if we can figure out the secret of Zen Peak, you know? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's fun. I don't think anyone's noticed this. Like, they got like little things on the side here. It's a little dragon. Now, I don't believe there's any more secrets. Like, I don't think there's a cave. I don't think there's a cave over there. So I don't think we need to worry about that. Interesting. Am I stuck? Okay. Alright. I think we might have looked at everything. Ooh, no chicken here. Interesting. Okay, here's a working wagon. Here's a real wagon here. This is what they look like. That's good to know. So yeah, that could definitely hold a bunch of money in it. That could be potentially something. Oh, whoa, hold on. Got a big one of these. Oh my gosh, my camera. Yeah, big one. Okay. Yeah, I might take a picture of that wagon so we can get like a good before image. Would the other maps that show the same time period count for that too? What do you mean by that, Rubens? Interesting. Bucket on a chair. Okay. Maybe we gotta add a bucket to the witness list. That might be something in order. Also, isn't there a gnome up here? Yeah, there is. There's another gnome up here. I don't know if this one holds much significance. I think this is just more to hide it. So I don't think we really need to look at that. But this wagon will be good as a before and after kind of thing here. We can put onto the board. Just like that. Okay. So, I think I can piece together the story here from a certain degree, right? So clearly we know that there's the secret cache cave at the at the waterfall, at the end of the waterfall. And there's a broken wagon up the river. Okay? And if we look at this wagon, and we go over here and look at this wagon, there is a resemblance, like that's the same wheel. And like that's wood. It's a wooden wagon. So my theory is that this wagon might have been carrying the coins. So I don't know who for. Maybe for the Zen Sensei. Maybe they were going to give an offering of coins. That could be a possibility. But unfortunately, a pea shooter possibly got reckless and launched a bunch of fireworks. And one of these fireworks may have hit the wagon. Now we don't know exactly who was pushing the wagon, but from the chickens around, we could think maybe it's a chicken wrangler. Could be. I mean, the wagon could be used to transport the chickens. Like they can grab the crates, put the crates on the wagon, transport the chickens. So we got that going. And then we have the box. Now, I don't want to get morbid here, but this box is by the cliff, is by where all the money went down the waterfall. And if my theory is correct, the pea shooter basically killed the wrangler with the fireworks. So the wrangler's body might be in this box. An insult to injury, it's right next to some fireworks right here. Now some people might say, "Oh, that's just a box of fireworks," but you gotta look at the finer, deeper details here. Now, I know we got some other things like the dragon, the statue, and the Chinese zombie, but I don't think these quite relate in the current time, at this current moment. But I think we have just discovered an accidental murder. Now I don't want to freak any of you out, but I think we got some reckless pea shooters. And for those of you addressing the gnomes, we will get to the gnomes by the end of the stream as we collect gnome evidence and everything related to it. So let me see, with using my theory, let me see how plausible this could be, right? Because the wagon's over here. Now I'm not seeing any fireworks in the nearby area. Some of you may get, maybe it's a fire pea? Oh. You might be onto something. Yeah, see, I don't see any fireworks around though. So maybe it wasn't the fireworks that caused it? Maybe it was like... Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I need to remember to bring down the board. Jeez. So I'm looking at... Ooh. Okay. We have fireworks here. Okay. The wagon's right there. Would it be reaching to think that maybe a firework ricocheted, flung around, and zipped over here to hit the barrel? Because clearly there's a path here. Like, there's this that goes over here, and then there's a path that goes over there. So it was probably just traveling across over here. Which would make sense, or over here, because this leads over to this, which is assumedly where the Zen Sensei lives, right? And over here's where all the chickens are. And we know the chicken wrangler exists because PVZ2. So I think this might be a possible conclusion to come to. And all the money washed down the river, all the way down, and somehow caught itself down here. The real question we have to ask is, how did it pile over here? Someone had to have piled all the money there. And the only other hint that we have is the gnome. So there might be some gnome intervention happening here. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on. But that is something to remember. Oh, you actually can't get up. Objection? Oh my. You presented no proof Fire P is the perpetrator or a pea shooter. My proof to the pea shooters, let me show you. Okay, on the fireworks, oh, there's even pea shooters on the fireworks. Clearly, we stated earlier that this is possibly like a caution or a warning. Like, keep pea shooters away type deal. And you don't even need to be a fire character to set these off, because if you just punch it, see? They go off. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's a fire pea. You think the cart was carrying money and the gnomes attacked the cart and stole the money. Interesting. Okay. That is a possible other theory. The gnomes could be the perps here and are storing and hiding the cash underneath the waterfall. You might be onto something, but we don't know why. We don't know why that would be the case. Because there's, you know, we're gonna get to it a little later in the backyard battleground segment. But greed, possibly. But the gnomes seem pretty rich. Like, they have teleporter technology. They got like a lot of stuff. And for them to steal a chicken wrangler's coins, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but do they really need it? Or maybe they're trying to stop the offering to the Zen Sensei. Maybe they have something against the Zen Sensei? I don't know. This Really digging deep into this one. Well, if it's not the gnomes, and it's not the pea shooters, what if the zombies are stealing gnomes? Interesting. What would the zombies... Why would the zombies steal the gnomes? I think we're gonna need more evidence. I think we're gonna need to swap maps, and I think we'll come back to this one a little bit later. Because, there's definitely something going on here, but I don't think we have all the puzzle pieces yet. So, for now, Zen Peak is gonna be put to the side as we move on to Bony Island. At least I think it's Bony Island. Let me double check. Let me just take a peek at the board. Yes. Going to Bony Island, which I don't think we'll even have that much. So here we are. Yeah, low gravity. And okay, that didn't work for some reason. Okay, if you saw that for like a half second, the Bony Island description attracts ships that are lost, which is interesting, though maybe we'll see something about that. I didn't really look at the Zen Peak description. That might have been important for Zen Peak. That might have told us, that might have had everything we needed to know about the wagon situation, but here we are. Bony Island. You know, there's a lot more houses than I realized. People definitely live here. So that's interesting. I've never really noticed that. Anyways, just to start us off, there is a hidden gnome right in this nook. Oh my god. That didn't happen, you didn't see that. You didn't see that, chat. We'll get inside the volcano a little bit later. Now, these gnomes are hidden around quite a bit. So to have one like here, looking out at the ocean, is kind of interesting. I don't know if this has any significance, so we might come back to it later, but as of right now, I'm not quite sure. Thorn says, do you think the dinosaurs from PvZ2 also live here? I would think so. Though there is a lot of dinosaur bones, which you're actually going to take a lot of pictures of dinosaur bones. This one? This looks important. This looks like a chomper. I don't know about you. This looks very chomper-like. Which could mean a lot of things. But for now, we'll put it on the board. We have a bit of a dino chomper. Going over here, which I noticed pretty quickly. There's like a... I don't know if it's like a shark or something, because I see a fin here. And this is huge. This is like massive. Which could be important. And it's immediately making me think of Big Wave Beach from PvZ2, and I am sorry I have the board open. Here we have Big Shark. Or at least I think it's a shark. It has a fin. Which makes me think of PvZ2, like Big Wave Beach. But that was a mech. Like, that was a robot that Zomboss had. So, I don't know if it's related in any way. Maybe it's just a really big shark. But it somehow got up here. Right, and died somehow. So possibly the water was higher, and it lowered for some reason. So I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to open the board, and I'm not going to forget that the board's on the screen this time. We're going to put it on. We are collecting dino pictures. There's also this little fella here, which is really wedged in here. This seems to be sort of chomper-like, but it doesn't have the chomper spikes. Also, I know the board is on the screen, but here it is, right here. This guy looks chomper-like, but doesn't have chomper spikes. So that's something to know. Maybe it was cut off. I don't know. I don't see any. There's like a tiny divot here. I don't see anything that like would really suggest that. But yeah. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there's like a lot of these chomper dinos. I think we can pretty much infer just from this that chompers are descended from dinosaurs. Which, you know, I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell, so I mean I don't think this is really much of a big discovery. But yeah. That's something to take note of. Now I do notice these other big skeletal pieces, though I don't think it's like super relevant. They don't seem to really be connected to anything in particular. Underwater volcanoes spewing lava raise the ground and form islands, so the shark bones could have been underwater at one point. Yeah, okay. See, so you're thinking that this island was like risen, like from the water. This is a very volcanic area, so that does kind of check out. Can you match any of the dinos to the ones in PVZ2? We can, yeah, if we can find any that resemble it. I don't think anything from PVZ2 exactly resembles this. This looks more like the dino chomper of some sort. Also, I noticed Lucky's paper said this is primal chomper, which I don't think that's a PVZ2 plant, but there are primal plants in Jurassic Marsh. So possibly there was a primal chomper. Obviously it was huge, so I mean it couldn't be just planted, you know. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so you seeing this? This chomper skeleton's being used as a decoration for this house, which makes me think maybe they were hunted, like to extinction. That's why we don't see them anymore. I'm gonna pull up the board and put it on there. Don't exactly know who did the hunting, because we don't know who lives here. This takes place in Hawaii. That's how Hawaii formed. You know? Maybe. Is this Hawaii of garden warfare? I don't think this is what Hawaii looks like, but you know. Interesting. Wait a second. This might be important. This is like an antenna, like You know what I'm saying? Like, what's it for? Like satellite or something like that. But obviously this is really primitive. You know, this doesn't like work normally. This is interesting. Interesting. This is a big discovery. So obviously they know these buildings were built, they had to have been built sometime in the modern day. Or they had to have some sort of knowledge of like modern stuff. So that's actually a big find. That is actually quite important. Obviously they found fire already, so that's good for them. I don't got much more to say about that one. I'm trying to look out in the distance to see if I see anything. I'm not quite noticing anything, but I do notice this. And this guy's big. See, skeleton goes way out. How far does it go? Okay, so it's in the water. So this is like the other shark over there. Giant sharks. We're gonna take another picture of this guy because he's super big. I'll pull up the board and put him on the board. Okay. I'm gonna look a little closer at it just to like see if there's any more details, though it is a skeleton, so I'm not expecting to see a lot here. Can we go over here? No. Okay. Actually, its head's detached from the skeleton. What if the natives are copying technology they saw somewhere? That's what I'm thinking. Like they're trying to utilize their own, you know, stuff to mimic what they're seeing elsewhere. Like there wouldn't be any other explanation than why there's an antenna here. Like that just doesn't make any sense. For the time period. No, one could argue, well, if we're thinking in GW2's perspective, that's a time traveling game, right? You're time traveling from time period to time period. What if somehow the primitive zombies, to actually, I'm pretty sure shouldn't even exist. Like, I don't even think that makes sense. But anyway, the primitive zombies got transported to like modern day or something. Because I know in modern day, like rifts can open and zombies from other time periods can go in. They may have witnessed and saw these things and wanted to mimic it for themselves. Because that's like a very human like reaction thing. Like humans mimic what other people do, like a lot of the time. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. We have dead fish here. I don't think that really means much. Interesting. Hold on a minute. Okay. So we have a little bit of a zombie head here. Carved into the stone. I'm gonna take a picture of this one. Put this in the nature documentary. I don't know if this will have any significance or if they just had like a little zombie head statue thingy. But that is interesting. Look, they even got the snot. I don't think we're gonna be able to like put something together with that one. This place does seem pretty barren. I see something going on over there. Oh, that's the button for the gnome. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like a wild island. Now's a good time to address the gnome buttons, and I'm actually gonna take a picture of this one. I'll press it first. But the gnome buttons are interesting because that means gnomes have definitely been here. Let me pull up the board, sorry. And I've had some sort of interaction. So that's important to know. Obviously it brings up the gnome here. Something gnome technology, probably. Yeah. No button. Now our evidence gets a little dry here. I'll give you that. We don't have much going on, but we do have cave paintings. Or carvings, or whatever. So we have fire. Maybe that's when they discovered fire. They got really excited about it. And then we have cone. Now correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe cones existed in the prehistoric era. Which I think really perpetuates the fact that these prehistoric zombies have seen things that they shouldn't have seen in their current time period and era. Right? Now, this is probably, I imagine every location in this game takes place at the same time. Like, we're not traveling back in time just to go to Bony Island so we can play around a gnome bomb, you know? Like, exactly. So I will take a picture of the cone, because the cone is pretty significant, I believe. Cones don't exist. That's kind of weird. Why would they need cones? I don't think they have Flintstone cars. We also have this, which is dinosaur. You know. Of course, they existed during dinosaurs. Well, actually, no, this is kind of important. Because that means that the dinosaurs were alive when the zombies were here. So we can actually use this. This is interesting stuff here. Let's put that onto the board. Hopefully we don't run out of space. We're actually getting more than I thought for Bony Island here. Also, I'm noticing Charles said, Millie, you're forgetting that all the zombies originated from modern day and adapted to modern time periods, or to those time periods. You're right, actually. But that doesn't exactly make sense to garden warfare, unless these buildings have been here since the prehistoric era. Which could be the case. And they've just been stuck here the whole time. And like, here we are, modern day. These are still here, and these were all made during that prehistoric era by those modern day zombies. And if that's the case, and we know that dinosaurs exist because of that cave painting, this guy must have been hunted or something, or maybe they found the skeleton, but I like to believe they hunted it, because so why would they like post it up like a prize like this? You know what I mean? How like when you hunt deer and everything. So that also makes sense to the PVZ2. There's dinosaurs as well. I guess the reason why we don't see the Dino Chomper in PVZ2 is because they probably just hunted them all. Which is interesting because obviously if chompers are descended from these dinosaurs, they had to have like evolved or branch evolved or something like to get the chompers we have today. And we'll get into plants variants a different day, because that's a whole discussion in and of itself. But also mighty eagle noise. Yeah, okay. We're making a push here. We're making waves. This again. We have a bird. Maybe a parrot. It could just be a bird. I don't know. This is too rudimentary for me to really put something together here. We have an erupting volcano. I don't know if this really has any significance. But maybe they saw a volcano erupt in the distance and they wanted to record that in history. We have a skull. I don't think this is significant either. I mean, it's a skull. Fossil. Again, I don't think this exactly has significance. We do have the cones. Which is kind of, I mean, it's not stumping me, but why would they carve cones? I don't know. So eggs here. This is like the one thing I've been looking forward to when I'm loading this map. We have how many eggs? 3. You can't crack them. You can't open them. Welcome back, Flare. Earlier, Flare, we were looking at a crime scene of a possible like murder or a robbery, and our current suspects are either pea shooters of some kind or gnomes. So that's in Zen Peak. We'll go back to Zen Peak later when we have more information. We have eggs here. I don't exactly know. I mean, these could be eggs of anything, but they're also of various size. I mean, one could think it's probably the Dino Chompers, because I doubt an egg of that size could sprout out one of these guys. You know, just being real with you. I think it might be Dino Chomper eggs. And they're trying to like preserve it somehow, you know, to make sure they don't go extinct. So that's an interesting theory, I think. We go down here, we got the same painting there. Yeah, chomper eggs. Yeah, exactly. That is kind of interesting because, you know, plants plants don't grow from eggs. I do believe they don't grow from eggs, so maybe they used to, or at least these chompers. So yeah, that's something to. I should probably like take a picture and add it to the board. That might be important. This might be something important. Now, of course, these eggs could be anything. But what if the chompers had to get smaller because they ran out of food? That, I think, is actually rooted in history, in biology and evolution. And that's probably, yeah, actually, it could be the case, but we know that chompers are grown because of the Zen Garden in PvZ 1 and 2. You grow them in the pots, and, you know, that's how you get them. And you can use them in the game, right? Theoretically, that's how that would be. Also, something has come up. Charles, friend, you have comic evidence. I am going to check this out briefly. Let me see here. Oh! Okay, this is interesting. This is big. This is actually big. I'm gonna add this to the list. This is being added to the list. Okay. We have big evidence. Big, big, big. Look at this. These dino chompers did exist. And this is in a comic. So it's real. Alright, we're using FNAF logic. If it's in a comic, it's real. So, this is what a dino chomper looks like. That is interesting. Okay. Well. Oh wait, I did not show the board. Sorry. This. Right here. Dino Chomper. Right there in the comic. Which does look like regular Chomper, albeit a little bit different color. Yeah. That's some interesting evidence. Thank you, Charles, friend. You've made a great discovery today. And the last thing I want to know, which I don't even think this is significant at all, but we do have this. I'm not really sure what this is about. It's just like a little platform, and then there's like a ladder or something that goes into the lava. I don't know if they like sacrifice people here or something, but that's something that exists. These eggs do have spots on them too. And we know that chompers have spots on them, or at least dino chompers do. Because if we pull up the board, that's not the board, I misclicked. Usually it has spots. So I think what we can deduct from our findings here, alright? Just like we did with Zen Peak. Using Plants vs. Zombies 2's lore and story, right? Modern day zombies got time traveled back to the prehistoric era, Jurassic Marsh. Dinosaurs were everywhere. It was all crazy. These zombies were from modern day, which comes with the antenna on top of this house, which further backs up the whole fact that they're from modern day. Even further evidence is the cone that you can find in the volcano. Because cones didn't exist back then. That's just a fact. And obviously we know that dinosaurs existed because of this painting here, and also the comic for the dinosaur chopper. So PVZ2 lore is applicable to Garden Warfare 2, which I think is pretty obvious, but we've pretty much instantly deducted and deduced that entirely. Like, that is fact. PVZ2 is like canon. So we know that. Now, in terms of giant fish skeleton, not quite sure. Again, we believe that it could be, you know, a giant fish that existed, a megalodon or something. And in Big Wave Beach, in PVZ2, Zomboss uses a shark mech thing, which I don't know if it really looks all too familiar to it. It kind of does, actually. Hold on a minute. Like, it's not quite, I mean, this is definitely longer than the shark mech, I'm pretty sure. But, like, the head's similar, I'd like to think, to the Zomboss mech. So that's interesting. Also, here, just to get a closer look at it, I don't know, what are you guys thinking? Does this look like the Zomboss mech shark? I'll go to the other one, just to give you another look. Because, I don't know, it does look a little different. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Zomboss might have taken inspiration from the design. So, yeah, and we know sharks also just exist normally because of Captain Sharkbite and stuff. So, yeah. Does this end? Does this over here? If you look over here, I think it digs into the ground. So we don't actually know its true length. So I don't know how much we can really pull out of that one. But yeah, it's a very, very long shark. So that is some interesting information there. I think that's about pretty much all we can pull from Bony Island for now. We do have like this, though I don't think this really has any significance. I think they just made this because they thought it was cool or something. It's like a serpent or something? Oh, maybe. Wait, oh, snakes don't have teeth though. And these have like shark fins. You see? Like, that's a fin, that's another fin. Like, I see what you mean by the serpent thing. I think it's just a really long shark. That probably died because of the islands rising or something. Like, it didn't have, like, enough, water or something. I don't know. Some interesting stuff there. I think that's enough of Bony Island for now. We can come back to it later if we need to, but I think we've definitely made some big discoveries. PVZ2 is canonical. It is real. Now moving on to Sandy Sands. Okay. We might get some interesting stuff in this one, I don't know. We're going to ancient Egypt. So I hope you like sand. Alright, here we are. Sandy Sands. We are definitely in the desert, without a doubt. You can see that out there. There's pyramids over there. Ooh, cherry bomb. That's well, I mean, I would say that's interesting, but we know that PVZ2 exists, so it's cherry bombs with PVZ2. Yeah, okay. Never mind on that one. We do have like a little thing going on down here. There is a sunflower like urn thing, and I think, yeah, this could be interesting. This could be important. It's the hieroglyphs from the PVZ2 letter. Oh, okay, so that just further proves the PVZ2 connection. Now I'm gonna take a picture of the sunflower urn, because this could be like an important sunflower in like history. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just really liked sunflowers back then. That could be the case. But we'll have that up. We also have a boat. Goat boat. Interesting. There's a goat boat. I want to take a picture of that too. I don't think goats were in Egypt, but I could be wrong. If someone wants to fact check that, go ahead, but goat boat. Okay. Yeah, that's a stretched image. The pyramids used to have gold on top. Only Sandy Sands lore in the comic. Interesting. I'm trying to look out over here. They seem to really like goats on their boats. Toot's asking if it's modeled off of Pharaoh flower. I think so. We can actually fact check that. You know what, let's fact check that. I believe it is, but we're gonna look anyway. Oh no, that totally is. Because if I take off the hat, I go all the way. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the same. If we are actually gonna take a picture of this. Put it on the board. Sunfarrow, or Fair Flower, whatever it's called. Definitely significance to Sandy Sands here. Is this Fortnite? Most definitely it is. This is the new map. It's the new chapter. So, I mean, if it wasn't obvious, yeah, it's modeled off after Pharaoh Flower. More boats. A lot of boats. They really love boats. Goat boats. Wait, isn't there... No, I'm thinking of a different map. Where are the gnomes on this map again? Oh, there's one over here, I think. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm lying. I'm lying to you. Okay. Oh my god, you're right. Don't worry, I wasn't looking at anything important. Just a bunch of goat boats. We have... Ooh! Interesting. Oh, the gnome's a button on a building. Yeah, I thought so. Where... We'll find it. We'll find it. Oh, I think it's like over here. Anyway, we have Chomper vase urn thing. We got more Chomper significance. This gotta be an important Chomper. And there is no like desert Chomper variant. So this is definitely an important Chomper. We'll give it that. Zombie eating brains. I don't think we really need to get more of that. We have a bit of like a scarab beetle here with a little gem. I don't know if that really has any significance or importance. Also, hello, unknown. Let's see. Anything up here? Nope. Got a face or urn shot. I don't think much is going on here. A human was once queen of Egypt. Interesting. I don't know if we can implement that in any way, but alright. Do you think the hieroglyphs say Chomper? I mean, I don't know. Pea brain bomb cactus. I'm not sure. Maybe that was like... I don't know. I believe the beetle's a hat. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not quite sure. If someone wants to look into that, be my guess. Now I believe the gnome button... somewhere here? I think. We'll find it eventually. Oh, what's this? Are these peanuts? What? What is this? Should I be looking at this? What? Does someone know what this is? I think these are peanuts. Can we crack these open in any way? That's interesting. Also, I've been told to go to the river. It's apparently, oh, there's the button. Which I think it brings... Yeah, the gnome. The gnome here. But we do have evidence of another gnome button, so I am going to take a picture of that. Because that means gnomes have definitely been here. I can't say the same about Zen Peak. But they have been to Bony Island and they have been to Egypt. No, a gnome's also in a vase. Okay. We'll see if I can find it. Wait, is it gone? Wait, what happened to the... What happened to the gnome? Did it drift away? Huh? I think they're trying to hide the truth from us, chat. I think the gnomes are already interfering with us during this investigation. That's how rivers work. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's really flowing. It seems pretty pretty stagnant. Anyway, ooh, hello. This looks like some sort of form of raw zombie from PvZ2. I don't know if we really need to take a picture of this one because we already know PvZ2 exists. So that's, you know, that's that. Ooh, okay, more glyphs. We got some new symbols in here, actually. I don't know. I don't really think these mean anything in particular. But they're there. Oh, sandstorm. I didn't realize that can happen. Well, like, without... I thought it happens, like, at a certain point in a run. Looks like Bone Zombie and Raw Zombie had a baby. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Maybe this is like a Tomb Raiser zombie. Like, this could, the zombie could actually, you know, the zombie might be responsible for, like, important, like, graves and tombs. Cause why else would they make a statue of this guy? Okay, you know, you've convinced me to take a picture of this guy and put him on the board. This guy is going on the board. Okay. All right, thank you too. You gave me something to put on the board. This seems to be another shop stand. Nothing more than that. More peanuts. I really don't know why. Maybe this is... Maybe someone knows. Also, hold on a second. Wait. Seeing this? I just realized. They are glowing stuff. Is this a light? Does this have a light bulb in it? Like, I don't think you would really expect this from, like, an ancient place, you know what I mean? They have... And I don't think it's, like, electricity, either. No, because this is, like, wood. Do you see that? That's, like, wood. So you must have, like, glowing stuff. Like, the stuff that just glows. Which I guess would make sense, because maybe they like store that in their pyramids or something. Sorcery or magic from 2? Maybe. We'll put that in there. I mean, we know from PvZ2, in the Dark Ages, there are wizards, but this is not Dark Ages. But we do have, there are raw zombies, which do take in the sun. right? The energy of the sun. So maybe these are powered by like sun energy, probably. Also, hello, Kevin. Now I gotta find, well, I mean, I don't have to find it because I was already told. There is a gnome in a vase somewhere. I don't think that has any significance, but... yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, the raw zombies, yeah, take the sun power to power these up. Like, they don't need electricity. They just power up themselves. I don't really know what else. Oh, hold on. I got this goober here. I mean, you know, sometimes you just need like zombie head statue significant things. Okay, here's the raw zombie dude again, twice. Oh wait, the gnome's up here, right? Yeah, there he is. Which I don't think really means that much, but yeah. There's a gnome right here. This is like also a gnome guide, I guess. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna take a drink of something. Give me a moment. Can you see that eye again? Yes, sir. This thing? Or this? Are you talking about this too? I know that's like a symbol. Like, I know it's not just like a guard warfare thing. I'm pretty sure that's like an actual symbol or something. I don't know what it means though. It's like the eye of Horus or Oris. Interesting. Interesting. So we got another sandstorm. That's a little annoying, but we can work through it. I did see something earlier, which might be a little hard to see through the sandstorm. But we have another vase. We have a pea shooter. We got a pea shooter. There he is. We'll put him up on the board. So we got a pea shooter, we have a sunflower, and we have a chomper. We don't have a cactus though. You'd think that would be all the, like all the BBC1 Garden Warfare 1 plants. But we haven't seen a cactus yet. Also, this seems to be, oh, this is interesting. Is that the same kind of eye over there? Oh, it's like a little different looking. The backwards eye is the eye of Ra. Let's see, we're getting like, we're getting deep in this one, this lore. I didn't think we get that. Oh, hello. What are you holding? What's this? Oh wait, no, that's just like a chip in the wall. Never mind. More chomper. Let's see. We'll get to this guy in a minute. So you got more sun-powered lights. I believe this is an Ankh. Alright, there's something. I think that's how you say it. I don't know what it means though. Who owns this? Why would the zombies have statues of plants? I'd assume this is a zombie owned, like a zombie created place, due to the very huge zombie head here. Whoa. We'll get to these guys in a minute, but these guys look significant. These guys are different. than those down there. Interesting. Okay. It's like they use fire up there, so they have fire. Like they could just use torches. But they don't, they use sun power. Okay. More glyphs. Not much going there though. We don't exactly. Oh, cone glyph. Again, cone imagery. Further proving the modern day PvZ2 connection. Let's see. Okay, before we look at this guy, we have a Crazy Dave's sarcophagus, which could be interesting. We got Crazy Dave on the board now. Do with that as you will. Can we actually stand up here? No. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense for a Crazy Dave sarcophagus, but why would they make Crazy Dave like that? You know? Like, I'm pretty sure they're usually they're designed for the people who died in it, right? So, yeah, Toot's already ahead of me. What if Crazy Dave time traveled and died? This might be big. This might be pretty. We can't even open it. Like, we can't. I mean, not like EA would show us Dave's corpse, but you know. That implies something. Which means, which I guess, you know, paradox or something. There could be multiple Crazy Daves just due to all the time travel. This could be one of the Crazy Daves. We don't know. Don't know exactly. Oh, there's also a big one right here. See, like, here's another Dave sarcophagus. So there might have been multiple Daves. There might be like a ton of Daves across time itself. Like a Dave apocalypse. And maybe they've been collecting the Daves here. Inspiration for the zombies. Maybe, but I don't think they would make these just for like morale. You know? Like these coffers here, you know, these sarcophagus, or whatever, I can't speak. Like, these are significant. You know, these are made for, like, basically royalty. So, that's interesting to see Dave on that. If the zombies really do, own the place. Also, we have this. I don't really think this means anything, but I was gonna point it out anyway, because I saw it up there. Anyway, this zombie. This zombie is a zombie. It sure do be a zombie on a statue. Or zombie statue. Put that on the board. Okay. Alright. I don't know. Is there a zombie that looks like this in PvZ2? I don't think there is. Is this the Queen of Egypt? Wait. But Dave's niece was Queen of Egypt? Do you think this might be Dave's niece? Maybe. Could be. We don't know. We can only take from what we see here. We can agree that PVZ1 Dave died because he got scooped up by the bungee. Do we think PVZ1 is canonical to PVZ2? That is a genuine question, like, or I guess so. I'd imagine so, but in PVZ1, Zomboss gives up at the end, right? Like it's over. He put up the white flag. But in PVZ2, he continues to attack, so maybe that's like in the past. Maybe PVZ2 is a prequel to PVZ1. Which in that case, has PVZ1 even happened yet? That's an interesting question. I don't know. But the bungee zombie, yeah. He did get scooped up by the bungee zombie. And even in the music video, at the end of the game, he's still caught by the bungee zombie. Now, of course, you can go in the shop after when he's there, but we don't count that because he has to run the shop. So maybe. When he was scooped up, he lost his pot, so he could have died. Is his pot, like, powerful? Does it have, like, significance to him? Because if so, then that could be a possibility. But why would there be multiple Daves is the question. Why would they make multiple of these? Because, you know, there's only one Dave. And the only explanation I could see is time travel, right? Like, you know, if you time travel to the past, but you're like your own past, future you will be there, but also you of that time will also be there. You think so because it says at the beginning of the trailer, you think there's a newspaper that says crazy guy who saves the world for PVZ2. We can look into that later, or I'll look into that later. You might be onto something. I think we're gonna go off the assumption that PVZ1 happened before PVZ2, because that's, you know, it was made before PVZ2, and I guess Zomboss just stopped giving up. He put down the white flag. But something to note about PVZ1 is that the Zombot, which we'll get into later because we'll see some Zombots later. Oh, actually, yeah, there are Zombots in this game. Which means that PVZ1 likely could have happened. Because there's a Zombot in there. And if there wasn't any Zombots in this game, I could brush it off to see the PVZ1, maybe not. Maybe that hasn't happened yet. But I don't know. It's a trailer for Battle for Neighborville. This crazy guy says the world. Interesting. I don't know how legitimate Battle for Neighborville is in this question here, in this equation. That's a little bit of a touchy subject. Because it's like, is that connected or anything? But because in Z-Tech Factory and Zombopolis there are Zombots, we can assume that PVZ1 probably already happened. Because they're like mass producing these things at this point, right? Like the Zombot in PVZ1 was like a big thing. That's the final boss, the big challenge. If Zomboss wanted, he could just send like 20 Zombots to the player's house. So this definitely takes place after PvZ1 and after PvZ2. I think we finally deducted that in the timeline of Garden Warfare 2. Anyways, back to Sandy Sands. Camels. Which I guess makes sense, because there is Camel Zombie. Or, Camels, what is it? No, there isn't Camel Zombie. Isn't there like a... No, I'm thinking of something weird. There's like a zombie in ancient Egypt that has, yeah, no, it is. Because it's... they're holding like stones, and it makes like a camel. So we know camels exist due to PvZ2. So these being here, would I be able to play the trailer for PvZ2? I'm not gonna open any of that stuff. I'm sticking strictly to Garden Warfare, but if you guys want to bring in information from other games, you can. We know camels exist. So that's not much of a surprise there. There is some weird red gem here. Hold on a minute. I don't know why this is catching my eye. You seeing that though? There's like a... Let's see if I can get up here. See this? This could just be for looks, but I don't know. Do you guys think this is significant in any way? Like... Maybe not. I was thinking rose for some reason when I was looking at this, but I think it's just some pretty looking gem. Anyways, I think for the final thing to note is this super uber cool awesome raw zombie looking guy. Maybe this guy is the sun guy who powers everything. Could be a possibility. I mean, look at this. Actually, I think that's just really shiny. Never mind. Yeah, why is that so shiny? Why are these so shiny? That's the real question here, I think. That's strange. But like, it's not like they have, like, you don't see fire in there. See if I can get the camera closer. Like, I don't know. It's definitely, I think it's sun powered. I just don't know exactly the significance of every zombie statue or plant statue here. But it is interesting if this is in fact zombie owned. Look at a different angle, it might be sunlight. No, like any angle I look at this thing with, it shines in some way. It's kind of weird. But yeah, again, if this is zombie built, I'm wondering why they would have plants here. I mean, it's not like they can't have plant faces and stuff here, but maybe there was like back in the day. Maybe there was a different variant for pea shooter and chomper, because we have Pharaoh flower, and there is yeah, right here, and there's a Pharaoh flower character. You can play as this one, but the pea shooter and the chomper, I'm not quite sure. Also, yes, Charles, this is also being used as a Q&A, kinda. Basically, it's more of like a chill stream, but you can ask questions as well. I'll answer them. So yeah, I don't know. Let's look at the board. Let's look at the board because I need to wrap my head around this. Yeah. So also we have. Does anyone look if goats were in ancient Egypt times, like in real life? Like, were they there? Did they exist back then? While I wait for the answer, I'll take a drink. A favorite word? Actually, yeah. No, we'll take a short. We'll take a short break. Or no, actually, no. Let's keep the screen on. We'll take a short like Q&A break while I drink this. Favorite word? I don't think I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe like some random made up like schlorple or something. There's definitely like a word that I really like. I just can't think of it. Like, I don't know. Shoot. Damn. I don't know. I think that ends our Q&A section. Let us continue onward. Okay. So, goats are invented. In the comics, rose goatification is permanent. Okay, something important to note for Rose lore, which again, we're gonna get into that a different day. This is just exploring the maps, not the lore of the characters or anything. Rose is from like medieval times. So would that check out? Would Rose? I don't know if medieval times have like happened yet. Like, I'm pretty sure like the ancient Egyptian times are like way back, like way back, way. Even further than like the medieval era. So I don't know if Rose existed back then. All we know is the medieval era thing. So the goatification is a possible reference, but it's a little foggy. So for the goats, that's a little cloudy. The plants time travel too. But there's in PvZ2, to my knowledge, because I keep adding plants to that game, at the current moment in time, there is no rose plant. Like in PvZ2. And no, I am not going to bring up PvZ heroes. It could also just be modern day zombies putting goats on the boat. Like, that could just be that, you know? And we're looking way too hard into it. They could just be a little quirky like that, you know? I don't know. Also, the Sun Pharaoh to the urn connection, pretty easily made. Bring up PvZ heroes. I would if I actually knew the lore and story of that game, because I know there's like some stuff. I know the plants and zombies are transformed by like superpower energy, something, whatever. I don't think that's related to Garden Warfare, but maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I should do my research next time. We have Ancient Chomper. Now, I don't know if this is descendant from the Dino Chomper that we, seen there. Thank you for the lightning raid. That's a very late thank you, but you're welcome. But yeah. Obviously, Chomper. So, let's see. Yeah, so there was likely some... Either this is just regular Chomper, or it's a special Chomper. Some Egyptian Chomper of some sort. Sand Chomper. I don't know. Then there's gnomes. Gnome evidence of gnomes being here with the gnome button. That's important to know for later. We have the raw zombie thing here, which we theorized earlier could be the guys who are powering up the lights and everything. What if Sandy Sands was taken over by zombies? Remember Garden Center, Garden Warfare 1, it got taken over by zombies, completely changed. That is a possible theory, because in Garden Warfare 2, it's like all taken over by zombies. So that is, you might be onto something there, because you're right. Garden Center became Aqua Center in this game. So, yeah, Garden Warfare 2 has a zombie takeover happening, so maybe they took over Egypt, made it Egypt, and I guess they didn't bother to get rid of the plant stuff. Which also makes it a little more interesting for the Dave, right? Because what if the plants did that instead of the zombies? That would make more sense, right? I'm wondering if, like, hypothetically, in PvZ 2, you know, you travel with Dave to many different time periods. What if when you travel between time periods, a Dave gets left behind, like, in that period? Like, sure, Dave comes with you, but he's, like, split, and he stays behind that time period. That could explain why there's a Dave sarcophagus here. But it doesn't really explain why there's multiple. That's a little iffy. I don't know. I don't know if we can really find a good explanation for that one. Then we have possibly Dave's niece, question mark? That might be the queen of Egypt. That's all we got going for this statue. So I don't know if anyone has any input. Might just be decorative. It could be. The Dave sarcophagus stuff, it could be decorative. But then again, could be important. So I'll keep it on the board because it could be important. And then we have. It's too much like a zombie. She was still human. Well. The real question is to ask. Okay. Because we know a zombie takeover happened. When did this zombie takeover happen? Actually, I guess it's a little bit of a stupid question because it would have to happen after, or have to happen during modern day. Probably. Right? I guess it could happen over the course of time. So maybe when Dave and all the plants left ancient Egypt in PvZ2, the zombies took it back over. Now, I don't know if Dave's niece was there in PvZ2. I don't know. Obviously, we don't see that, but it's a possibility, I guess. It's kind of a stretch, though, and it doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. See, that's the thing. I don't know if this takes place before or after the medieval era. Like the, Dark Ages. Because that's where Rose comes from. If this takes place during or after that, then the goats 100% make sense. And they still technically can make sense because these are modern day zombies. So goats exist, at least in modern day, in anywhere. They know about goats. So I think this zombie right here is a bit of a mystery. I don't think we really know. This could just be decorative. This could just be a fun little statue. I don't think we really have quite the evidence for that. Nothing is really lining up. Then we have the two raw zombie guys here. And I think this is what raw zombie looks like in PvZ2. I believe. If we go over, I think he looks like that. Right? Like, let's get on the hand and then. Hold on. Give me a sec to get up there. Okay. Right, this is what raw zombie looks like? I think so. Oh wait, I had the board open. Sorry. This. I mean, it looks like the one in the background, just without the snake. Actually, is that bird beak? Seeing that? Wait a second. Bird beak. Huh. Interesting. Because normally it's serpents, but this is a bird. Which kind of brings me back to the board. Now this is going to be a really weird stretch. I didn't take a picture of it. But back in Bony Island, alright, there was a bird cave carving thing. I don't know if birds are significant to Egypt in any way, technically, but bird, I don't know. I think all we can really piece out of Egypt, or is Egypt, is the plants used to have control over Egypt. Then the zombies took over, which explains all the zombie statues. There might have been Egyptian chompers and pea shooters of some sort. Maybe they were just regular and they were just dressed like that. We don't really know for sure. We know that Pharaoh Flower still exists because Pharaoh Flower is in the game here. So Pharaoh Flower has stood the test of time. Goat boats. Not really much of an explanation there. But the most interesting thing is actually the lighting thing. The fact that they've been able to use, allegedly, been able to use sun power to power up lights. Also, gnomes have been here. The gnome button. Not really much to come out of this one, I'm gonna be honest. A little bit of a bust. Crows are in the grave in the PVZ1 menu and other places. That's true in a console edition, I believe. There's a crow, which might explain. Oh, there's a sandstorm happening. Which might explain the like the bird beak on here. Alright. You think it went more people zombie, plant zombie. Interesting. So like people, like the ancient Egyptian people had this place, then the zombies took it over. Why do you think that though? Because, I mean, sure, ancient Egyptian people would definitely exist. But we know that plants and people can live in harmony. Like, I don't want to bring up Neighborville. I'm going to bring up Neighborville for like just a moment. But that's also the comics technically. The existence of Crazy Dave. But there is a guy in Neighborville in the town map that you can talk to. He's like hiding in a house. I think he has some like a quest or something you can do. I think he's like scared of the plants. But like he wouldn't talk to a zombie, you know? So he knows the plants are good. So I don't think the plants would like necessarily take over the humans. But I guess to get rid of the humans there would have to be zombies. So the people zombie, plant zombie would make sense. So I think you are right about that, Charles. For the general timeline of Sandy Sands here. Okay, I think it's canon that the zombies were made 45 minutes after the universe was created. Okay, so they've existed since the dawn of time. Okay. The zombies have always existed. They're like their own species. Because I don't think the zombies can like infect people. They would have gotten Dave because of the bungee zombie, right? So that's important to know. Alright. I think it's time to move on to the next map. We discovered a lot of lore, but not necessarily having to do with Egypt, so that's fine. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, Coliseum. This might be interesting. This might be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't read the text there. Did anyone read that? I have not been. I know the text. I know the text for Time Park talks about gnomes or something. I think they can infect. Just Zomboss went to the creation of the universe and sprinkled some zombies in there. Okay. It's interesting that they didn't choose to infect Zomba or Dave. Anyways, here we are in Rome. We do have a lot of these banners. Zom. Why does this look so funny? This is probably a play off a real like banner in real life. So I don't think I'm gonna look into that too much. So this one's gonna take a little while to look around. Locks. Were they locks back in the day? Probably. We do. There doesn't seem to be much going on outside. What's going on this base? Why does that look so weird? See that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just had weird artists. We do have many of these guys, though, like gladiator zombies, but I don't think that's like super significant. Because, you know, we are at a Coliseum. Or Coliseum, if you will. So I don't think I need to really take a picture of that. There's also this symbol on the shield, which I think means something. If someone wants to look into that, they can go ahead and do that. We're gonna go over here. We have our first bit of text actually, and this is important. This is actually important. So first of all, I'm gonna take a picture of the Zomboss here because this is undoubtedly Zomboss. We're getting to the meat and potatoes here. In terms of, I know I'm in gameplay, I'm just taking another picture. We have Augustus Caesar. Zomboss. Zomboss must have ruled, like, this is interesting. This definitely is you know, gladiators were slaves and prisoners made to fight in the Coliseum. How would they be zombies? Zombies enslaving other zombies, capturing humans and then infecting them? Ooh, that's cold. You know, I think about that. That could be interesting. Am I gonna do every map this stream? No, it's gonna be, I'm gonna split this into multiple streams probably, because this is gonna take a long time. I'll probably split it up over time, so like next stream probably won't be this. It'll probably just be like playing the game, and then like the stream after that will be back to this. Just so I keep it a little fresh, so we're not just constantly doing the lore and secrets stream thing or whatever. Anyway, yeah, Augustus Caesar's a real guy. So you might, yeah, I mean, he must have just replaced him. In some way. And back to what Kevin was saying, for capturing humans and infecting them, The fact that we know now that zombies can infect people. Sorry, let me bring down the board. That is a plausible theory, that they literally just captured humans, infected them, and sent them into the Coliseum to fight. That could be the case. Could indeed be the case. Also, I feel like I need to point this out. We need to take a picture of this. This is, conflicting. Now, you know, I don't want to be like, I don't want this to muddy the waters too much, but I don't think they had this back then. Now, of course, these could just be recent. These could be put up later on in the timeline, right? But I feel like it is an interesting thing to note that this is here. So that makes it canon that zombies invaded Rome. I think zombies invaded the entire planet, according to this game, because this game is all like zombie controlled. Zombies control everything. Also, we got this guy. Again, I don't like this much significance. He's just really cool. Wait, is this like, hold on. I gotta imagine this in my head really quick. Is his foot backwards? I actually can't tell. Yeah, you think it got set up recently? Probably. I'd assume. But something like the, we go back. Something like the antenna on the house. Like that could, that could have been recent. But it's made by like primitive materials. So I think that helps. Like this is recent. Now this is old. Because they would have had access, like, because we're in modern times. Technically, they could actually have actual satellite antenna access, whatever that is. But they don't here. And we know this is prehistoric and old. Whereas this is definitely new. I don't think we'd, you know. I do notice the GW2's. There's also sandcastles. I think they have zombies. Zombie head on there. As much as I'd like to keep staring at these, keep it going. Are these real things? Oh, you can. Interesting. As much as I love to keep looking at this, I don't think it really bears any significance for what we're looking for. Oh, also birds. Birds in the sky. Birds are real. I feel like we already said they were, but we do have birds. And by the end of after going through all the maps, learning all the lore and all the secrets, we're gonna put together a whole timeline and like events that have happened. Why would it be empty though? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just empty right now. I don't really think this does have that much significance. Where did the zombies live? I assume in these buildings. Just around here. I assume they just kind of like live around here. That would kind of make sense. Now going over here. Nothing really to see. Actually, there is something to see over here. I need to, I don't remember how to... Where's the button? Isn't there a button like here? Yeah, there is. There is a gnome button right here. So I'll take a picture of that. Gnomes have been to Rome. Let it be known. I don't remember where the other gnome is. There's always two gnomes. I think the only significant ones are the button ones to really be looking at. So you press that and it actually opens. Okay, hold on. This is a big discovery. There's a bunch of coins in here. There is a bunch of coins hiding in here. We need to take a picture of this right now. This is a little bit suspicious, because if you remember back over in Zen Peak, secret gnome area had a bunch of coins. You see where I'm getting it here? Okay. Interesting. So they like hoarding money. This could be the Let me go back to the game. This could be like Coliseum, like reward money. Like this could have been stolen. Can I observe the coins? Is there anything interesting to see on it? I don't really think so. Yeah, it's just coins. Sorry, bitrate. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say they live in the Coliseum, like around the... Yeah, like the zombies would live around here. How else would they build their extravagant gold statues without gold? That is true. Plus, every gnome is made out of gold. So that is something to know. Again, we'll pick up on that later in the backyard battleground part of this whole thing. Interesting. There's horses on this. Are there horses in any game? That's okay. I'm taking a picture of that. There are horses. Horses. Huh. Okay. Again, I don't know if that's gonna bear any significance, but that's the first time I've seen horses, I think, in PvZ. Going around here. Nobody telling me, hey, I got the horses right here. There's a face with horses on it. You got me? Yeah, I figured, because I've been doing better with the board. Can I actually get up here? Is that possible? No, I can't. Okay. Bulls are in PvZ too? Yeah, well they're not horses though. Let's see here. Lots of grapes. It's kind of interesting because grapes, like there's a grape plant, like in the defense games, and they're just straight up eating regular grapes here. So, I mean, we already know, I mean, these are grapes here. We already know that, like, regular plants exist. And they got, like, Dave's special plants. So that's not, like, too much of a discovery. but I feel like I should still point that out anyway. Actually, that is kind of interesting, because this guy's not eating brains. Does this imply that do zombies need to eat? This is interesting. Do zombies actually, like, I know they like eating brains, but do they need to eat at all? I'm seeing like his paper say he's vegetarian, but I don't. I mean, this zombie. I think zombies in general are not vegetarian, as they eat brains. I don't know. Maybe they need to eat. That's a possibility. Is a hammer here? I don't like that bears any importance. I think he's eating because it's a Roman thing. That's true, but they're still eating grapes. Like, no, actually, you know that my theory is I just realized I can just disprove my theory really quick. In the defense games, they just eat the plants. So, the fact that this guy is eating grapes means nothing because they can. You know, they eat walnuts, they eat pea shooters, they eat sunflowers. So, never mind. False alarm. Let's see here. Interesting. Again, I don't think it really bears any significance. For these, but it is kind of funny to see. We have a giant head here. It's like, oh, this is where the other gnome is. It's like overtaken by vines. Actually, this is kind of interesting. Where did this statue even come from? Jurassic Marsh, Gargantuan entry, PVC2. He doesn't know how zombies survived without brains for 65 million years. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they just ate the plants, because that's what they do. Zombie cardboard. Yeah, they eat cardboard too, apparently. That's part of their diet. Anyways... Anything special over here? I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna be getting much more out of the outside area. It's mostly just kind of pillars and rubble. Oh, there's a cone guy. Though, then again, the modern zombie thing, so this doesn't actually have significance. It's just funny, cone guy. Going in here, in the Coliseum, I don't think there's really anything particular on the top upper area. So, I mean... I'm gonna be honest, this one might be a little bit of a bust. There is a cart, like a wagon, like to carry people on. Which, you know, this is kind of bringing me back to the wagon from Zen Peak. A chariot, that's what it's called. Thank you. Which horses would pull. Horses, yeah, they need horses to pull chariots, and there's the face with the horses. Which just further proves horses exist. So, I mean, I'll take a picture of it. I guess this helps prove something. This helps further prove the existence of horses. That's Atlas, the Greek guy who carries the world on his back, but it's a cone. Is this implying that the world is a cone? Are we reading out cone Earth? Oh, hold on. Sorry, bored. Are we reading out cone Earth theory? Is that where we've come down to? Because if so, I'm all for it. That is kind of funny. Another interesting thing, there is a broken chain here. And like a shackle. Maybe they like chained up, maybe this is how they infected the humans. Maybe they chained them up, infected them, and then, you know, gave them a sword and shield right here. There's also a spear. And made them fight, I guess. That could be the deal. Or human chained up, alright? Gladiator zombies. Here, you know, ready to fight. They release the human and the human has to fight. Right? This doesn't necessarily mean that the zombies can infect. I don't know if we've ever debunked that. But yeah, that seems to be the case. Is there? I feel like there's a plaque back here. Nope. Also, I don't think we still haven't debunked what this is, but it's probably like a Roman thing, or like a Greek thing, or not Greek. That's Greece. Whatever. It's probably a Roman thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be, is it 4 or 21? I think it's 21. You see the 2 and then the 1. But that 2 doesn't make any sense for, like, Roman numerals. You know what I'm saying? Because a 2 would be 2 of these. And if it's 2 and 1, I don't know. Oh, hi, Techie. Am I funny? No. I'm not right now. I'm not being funny. We are looking into the lore and history of Rome in Garden Warfare 2 right now. May we refer you to the board that we've been using to collect evidence and information. Can I be funny? Do you have any tips on being funny? That's the real question. Yeah, we're getting big brain. It's smart time. Like, we even referred to the comics for Bony Island, for the Dino Chompers. Yeah, we just did Egypt. Be British. I don't think I wanna. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds horrible. That sounds like the humor radiates from you. That sounds like a horrible time to be British. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, Zen Peak. We deduced that there's like a murder plot. And it's either pea shooters or gnomes that have to do with it. So that's interesting. Anyway, I think that's all of Rome. all of Rome we can really pull out from it. Basically, all we've really found is that horses exist. The world, the Earth, is a cone. And Zomboss used to rule Rome. We'll come back to it later, maybe. Chompers used to be dinosaurs, yes. And they used to be big. But due to, I mean, there could have been an extinction. But obviously chompers still have to exist, so like they can't just all be extinct. Chomper seeds are actually eggs. Apparently. Allegedly. Oh, here we go. This is, oh boy. This one might take a while. I'll put low gravity on the low gravity map. This one might be a minute. Okay. We're gonna start outside first, but there's gonna be a lot to look at. First, we're gonna look at this. And some of you might immediately recognize from this that that's the drill from the turf map, which is true. I don't know what they're drilling, but we're gonna take a picture of this anyway. We'll probably figure out what they're drilling later. I mean, we'll probably figure that out. Gnome drill? Interesting conclusion, but I don't know. I might have to make these pictures pretty small because I think we're gonna come across a lot of stuff. So there's that. We go this way. We got the mines. Oh, here we go. Zomboss Industries. Taking over the universe one planet at a time. So he has some sort of industry in space or some sort of something going on. He's a mining industry on the moon. Which I think we already knew, but there you go. There's that. I also see something. There's like a vehicle under there. I don't think I can get a good. Oh wait, from the side. Okay, that's a drill. That's just a drill machine. So we're going here. So they're like refining it, I guess? Or they're doing something with this green crystals. I'm gonna take a picture of the green crystals. I will go to the gnome drill in a minute, because I know there's a gnome on a drill. We'll also look at this goop thing in a minute. So this one, I think it's this one, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, this guy. Got caved in, but he's in here for some reason. So maybe this could mean the gnomes are helping the zombies mine the moon. Maybe these crystals have like infinity power for infinity time, and like in the gnome realm. I'm gonna take a picture of the gnome in here. He does not have a drilling license. I got drilling gnome. There you go. Can already infer some things. They clearly have power. Caution might be explosive. Okay, nothing really to see there. ZNT. So I guess they're using TNT to explode. That makes sense. Can you actually get up there? Hold on a minute. Infinity shard. No, infinity shards are blue though. These are green. Right? So these can't be infinity shards. He drilled in. Look at the way the drill's positioned. The gnomes are mining too. Probably for the crystals. Which are used by the zombies to power the sun magnet. Yeah, I think so too. And another thing. So you see how they're like... You see how this is like doing whatever this is to these? I think they're refining these crystals. Yeah. These crystals into like this goop thing. Into this. And it basically, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to power the magnet that's on the turf map. Though actually the magnet's on this map. We'll see it in a minute. So this goop, oh, it's being like pressed as well. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, wait. So this is also being distributed, like this will be funneled like into maybe like a machine. I believe the goop is the crystals. Like being crunched up. Right? Crunched up there. And then being serviced through the pipes. Through the goop. And then I guess they transport it through space vehicles to the magnet. That's what I'm assuming. Something like that. So let's see what else we can find. I don't really know what most of this stuff is. There's some random ship here. That says Saturn on it. Saturn ship. Blast zone. Okay, so this is where ships launch. Or like rocket ships. The raw infinity shards are enough to power the chests. I don't believe that these are infinity shards. Because they're green and not blue, like infinity shards are. These might just be like a highly, like, conductive, powerful, like, crystal. Because if you go over here, I guess that's like fire, right? That's kind of interesting. I'd assume so. Also, I think this is just the lighting. I don't think there... Well, actually, there might be pink crystals. Hold on a minute. Is this the lighting? There's more of the goo pipes. Executive Starship parking. Okay, I don't think this is... So this is just like parking, basically. Okay. That's nothing. This is parking for spaceships. Meteor parking. Yeah, I'm guessing that, yeah, they use the crystals into like a fuel source. What's this say? Oh, wait, Mars. Okay, wait. So they have Earth on that. But they also have Mars on this. So they might be also doing stuff on Mars. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, okay. Also kind of want to look up in the sky here. Because there's this. And I've always seen this, and I've always been really confused by it. What is this? Because, like, rest of space is just like, whoa, it's space, wow. But you just got random thing. This could be like a gnome thing. It kind of reminds me of mushrooms. This could just be like some weird like nebula thing in space or whatever. But I feel like that's important to note. Also, I feel like I should just take a picture of the Earth. It could be important later. I don't know. We might need a picture of Earth. We are indeed in space. Also, actually, this Earth is spherical, which means it is not a cone. We have deduced that the Earth is indeed not a cone. You think those are asteroids? Are they moving? Or is that just my screen? Okay, that's just my screen. Yeah, I'm sorry, cone believers. It is in fact a sphere. Therefore, the Earth isn't real. Brain crystals. What is this? Wait, this is like some Subnautica type stuff. What is this? Okay, I'll take a picture of this. So weird moon brain plants, crystal things. Can they be destroyed? I can't. You saw that in Metroid. We have. Ooh, interesting. It's. I've never seen this. It's a space yacht. We're not gonna put this on the board, but I think this is just a fun little thing that just blasts off. What's this say? Oh, does it just say Zomburbia? Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, this also says Mars on it. So the Mars definitely, like, Mercedes logo? Where do you see that? Oh, this? No, that's just a little door, a valve. Okay, now we have the golf course. We have space golf carts. That's cool. I don't really know the legit. What? Oh, whoa. Whoa. We gotta. Excuse me? Who are you? Who is this guy? We have a frozen zombie. Okay. Whoa. Okay, wait. Tom B. Okay. What are we thinking, chat? Who is Tom B? We have a name. This could be an important figure. This could be important. No, I would say, I would jump to conclusions and say this is Tom B. It's like 5 Tom B's. Well, Tom B is still important. I mean, that's a named zombie. Mike. Another zombie. We have Mike. Like Michael Flower? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe Michael Flower is actually dead. And we just never knew this whole time. By the way, I'll put it on the board. Another Mike. Zal. Interesting. Okay, we got some graves. And that's very Plants vs. Zombies like. The cone represents how Earth is pear-shaped, because a cone is kind of pear-shaped. Earth isn't. What or what? Okay, what? Charles, were you? Okay, this is funny. I never noticed this. This is actually great. Yikes. Wouldn't want to be that guy. Anyway, we got golf on the moon, which is kind of weird, but zomballs. Other than that, you know, I've never seen this driving range before. I am 100% honest. Never seen this. I've never bothered to look here. Interesting. But one of the graves are his, maybe. Maybe this guy is the inventor of zomballs or something. I don't know. Again, probably not significant. Do you think this is significant? Probably not. This is just whole names. I mean, Venus, Saturn, black hole, Jupiter. I mean, we got all the planets here. I'm pretty sure that kind of does it for the outside. Golf club. You know, there's a golf and luxury yacht. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's go inside now. I think it's about time. Fishing. Chai, what do we think? Is this significant? Does this go on the board? You know, actually, hold on. What is that in the background? Is that the moon? Where is this taken? It's a zombie vacation destination in Winding. Yeah. Because for a moment I was like, oh, is this by Bony Island? Because you see, like, the trees and everything. But I don't know. That is kind of weird. Because it looks like the moon's, like, right behind him. Very significant goes on the board. What you say goes. I might need to expand the board. Sorry for the brain damage I'm giving you right now. Oh, hold on. I know it's not showing on the screen. I'll show it in a second. Alright. There he is. Zombies. The black hole on one board means the zombies have the means to travel to the nearest black hole. Interesting. We have a fish. Whoa. Excuse me? Zombie fish. Zombie fish. Okay. That's going on the board. That is 100% going on the board. What in the world? Oh yeah, that's low quality. I love it. Okay. Zombie fish exists. Hi. They got spacesuits. I don't really think this is. They got a Mars suit. I don't really think this is important. There's a suit there. I kind of like that. That's kind of funny. I don't think these are HEV suit. Here, we'll get the Half-Life suit in here. Is this it? Right here. Gordon Freeman. I feel like this is important. Does anyone know what this is a reference to? I feel like this is a reference to something. Zordon. Okay, I think I kept it on the screen long enough. We got 2 Brain Fart of the Year awards. Interesting. And Zomboss Inc. thing. Is it a hairnet? No, I think it's hair, and he has like something on the head there. I don't know. Oh wait, whoa, hold on a second. Do you guys remember when we were in Egypt and Sandy Sands? We saw this. This was at the pyramids, at the place. This weird gem thing. That's interesting. It's also interesting that it's put right next to the green crystal. I'm gonna take a picture of this. We already know the green crystal is significant, but the fact that it's put right next to the red one makes me think the red one might be important, and we know that it is tied to Egypt. So keep that in mind. We got mini models of some of the ships in bottles, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think these are just... That's funny, it's a goat. Wait. No, wait, we need to take a picture of this. Because we know horses exist, and this would have been a horse. Would it not? You know what I mean? But it's a goat. I mean, it could just be the zombies being a little goofy, but I don't know. Also, I need to expand the... We have so much going on here. So the horse face is from another universe. I don't know. Or they just made up horses. Like they never existed. And maybe goats. Like goats carried these. Like, I don't know. That's questioning the legitimacy of horses. So that's a little tough. I mean, all these paintings are references to something. Horses evolved into goats. That... Alright, question. Which era happened first? The era, whatever. Which happened first? The ancient Egyptian times or the ancient Roman times? Because depending on that answer, the horses evolving into goats could actually be legitimate. Okay, Egypt was first. So never mind. The vase does look... Yeah, hold on. Let's look back at the vase. This one right here. We could go back to Rome to look at the other vases to see if they look less old. But does it look like something that would be made back then? That's the question, because if we can tie it up to Egypt, maybe horses went extinct. Perhaps they did. I guess there's nothing saying they couldn't. There's no visible evidence of like horses anywhere, or horse remains from what we know. There's no skeletal horse. So perhaps so. You might be right. Horses may exist, but they're probably extinct now. Which means that they must have been extinct before this. Am I a zombie in real life? I feel like a zombie right now. Okay, well, that's the screen painting. That's Zomboss. Interesting. They really like the screen stuff, which we've already kind of concluded that it's powers stuff. Let's see. Yeah, all the paintings are historical references. I just wanted to see if they like contradicted anything. Zomboss Central Bank commemorative coins. Okay. So we got boss bucks. Boss bucks, pretty cool. Which are different from coins because they're actually like dollars. Vaults, this big money vault. Okay, wait, we have a red gem here. I think this kind of... Yeah, okay. I don't think the red gem's significant. I think it's just riches. Zomboss controls the economy. I mean, if you want to put this whole entire room right here. Oh, wait a second. That's Captain Smasher. That's interesting. Well, I mean, we know Captain Smasher exists. I think these are just coins. Okay. Well, we know that Zomboss controls the economy. We can just remember that. Again with the brain plant. Does it mean they're all important historical figures? Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually. Well, I mean, it's also buildings. So we have electric brains. We have the Zombot. We have a zombie from Rome. Smasher and a vampire zombie. Kind of random. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know if we can link anything up with that, but interesting. Interesting. Okay, this is an Egypt face. Screenshot? You want me to okay, I'll do that. I'll go on the board. I'll update the board for next time. I'll make it look a bit better. I kind of had to throw this together before the stream. And if I can't tell what any of this is, like I'll also make like a note sheet of like important details and stuff. Or note sheet, whatever. I'll keep note of important details as well afterward. Yeah, my throat's gonna be so sore tomorrow. More brain fart. Battle Cat stream? I don't even have Battle Cats. Zomboss Incorporated. Comics, books. A Song of Plants and Zombies. Is this a reference to a real book? The Zombie Gentleman. Hats in the best places to find them. Mysterious? Hold on, wait a second. Wait, this is important. Mysterious golden gnomes found. Are they friend or foe? It says on the magazine. Okay. Interesting. So they're definitely aware of the gnomes. They're aware of the gnomes. We can 100% say that. And I can't really read... I read the word PopCap. I can't really read the other stuff. I think it's like developer of PopCap something something. Enhance. Well, we might come back later, like a different day, to like really look at stuff like that. Gnome button. We're gonna take a picture of the gnome button. This gnome button is directly in this building though. Like this isn't even trying to hide itself. Oh wait. I totally see. The Lord of the Brains. Yeah, okay. Barcode? There's a barcode somewhere? Oh, there is. I don't think it's... I mean, you'd have to go into, like, the files to scan it. I don't think it would show anything. I'm gonna be real with you. Anyway. Gnome button inside, in here. How do I press that? Where is the gnome up here? In this room. Okay. The Zobbit has a sequel. The Zobbit. Okay. Do we want baby Zomboss on the timeline? Holy moly. The magazine with the stuff. Inventor the... Wait a second. Zombotany. Zombotany. Okay. So he created the Zombotany zombies. That's confirmed. He invented them or something. Okay. Interesting. Learning how to use plant food, maybe. He's trying to really research in here. He has... Let me use screenshot. Zomboss, something something, can't really read it. Zomboss is smart, that's all we really need to know. Employee of the century. Zomboss, of course. I don't think that's important. Just random stuff from random other places. Let's go to this side. I think it's pretty much the same. Wait a second, blue crystals. Blue crystals. Blue crystals alert. Infinity shards? Hold on a minute. This might be big. Chat, this might be big. We might have just found evidence of infinity shards. No, moon juice? I don't know what moon juice is. Zeth. But the blue crystals, though. Time shards are blue, right? Because these could be time shard, like, chunks. Because they're different from the green. Because they're blue. Is that lean? Do we want to? Okay. I don't know what moon juice is, but I'll take a picture of it. We're getting so much with this map. Are clear and have rainbow. Okay. Well, there's blue crystals. So that's important. Supposedly. Anyways, let me just look around. I think, okay. It's probably another historical painting. We'll take a picture of this just to analyze it later when we go to the turf map. In fact, no, because it's evidence for here. Yeah, that's totally readable. Let's expand it more. Okay. Oh, I was totally not opening the board. Sorry. I expanded the board more, so we have more space. Look at how much we got on Lunar Landing. It's kind of crazy. I was not prepared for this much. Anyway. I think the last bit of evidence thing right here is just the magnet. And I believe that's the spaceball room, by the way. A little fun fact. I think from this angle, that's spaceball room. So, let me... I will look when we get to Lunar, or to the turf map, to see if, when we're on that objective, to see if this building even, sorry, I have the board open, to see if this building even exists at all, or if it's just a lie and it never existed. Because if so, on the turf map, if this building doesn't exist, then that might suggest the existence of multiple magnets on the moon. So, I think we've just about dug up everything here. Unless we want to like double check stuff. But I believe we've kind of scraped the bottom of this map. I don't think there's like anything out in the distance. Oh. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. So let's return the backyard. Job well done. Ugh. I think we can do one more map. I think we can do one more. What do we got? Drum roll. Oh boy. I think we're gonna save Time Park. Actually, let me think here. No, actually no, we can do Time Park. Because we've been to each of these locations under actual. Yes, we will look at Millie Coaster. I'll put Millie Coaster on the board, I guess. Time Park, which is important. Okay. We're gonna start, you know, it literally spawned me right next to Millie Coaster. I'm going to take one picture of the portal, and I'm just gonna use that as the portal picture here, because gnome portal. That's, you know, pretty obvious. But it's something, so we gotta put it on the board. Okay, we got the same stuff here, so there's not much of new discoveries, but this is a theme park, which makes it a little more interesting. They have coffee, didn't know that. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Let's stand up here because we need to take a picture of Dino Chomper. This is what a Dino Chomper looks like, and we're gonna compare it to the comic And if it's not the same, then the legitimacy of the comics are going to be put into question. So you see that here. You scroll down. See, that's like a little like... Okay, this is like really purple. You see that? And when you go down here, that's like brown. Like kind of brown. This could be like a... Well, let's see. Okay. So you see the kid there. Like, how are we going like size comparison wise? Because maybe the one in the comics just like a special big one. Okay, that's kind of getting an idea there. If you're wondering what I was doing, I was looking in the game for size comparison. And it kind of checks out. It does actually kind of check out. But I do believe it is the same, just the color's different, which means that there are multiple colors of Dino Chompers. Maybe multiple variants? Question mark? I don't know. That's a question. Sorry, I have the board open. Anyway, the... Now, this is a theme park. So we really have to call the validity of everything in the question. But that sounds boring. So I'm gonna take this as an actual real thing. Zombie Triceratops. This is real. And you can't convince me otherwise. Yeah. That's, oh, there's the eggs. That must be a replica. I like how you can see the other maps from here. It's kind of fun. Also, Big Bird. This is a giant parrot. Sorry, I had the board open doing that, but I took a picture of Big Bird. Giant parrot. So parrots were, parrots go way back. Way back to the prehistoric era. So that's a little fun fact for you. Apparently. Now we'll go over here. Look what it is. We're just gonna take a picture of this for the funnies. This doesn't have to do with anything in the lore, but I'm taking a picture anyway. Because I still haven't gone on the coaster. And I'm still upset about it. Alright. Wait, this is... Okay, this is kind of funny. Da boss. It says it on the chair. Interesting. I don't really think we're gonna find that much in terms of like lore and secrets for this map. What would you do if you're Captain Flare? I would question all reality and everything. I would question everything. Okay, here's something. This is a picture of a sunflower. Absolutely vibing out with a zombie. That's a little abnormal. Perhaps Time Park is neutral ground. At least when there's not warfare. He looks like he's having a good time, and this sunflower looks bored. But yeah, let's see if I can see anything in the distance. So I doubt it. Again, this is a theme park, so things might not be quite as valid. Going into Asia. With the Temple of Confusion, though, that's probably just a attraction. Oh, that's an engineer. That's funny. Like, wait, where even? Oh, there's the other coaster. Like, I don't think we're really gonna find anything here. This is oh yeah, fun fact. This is where Rock P Part 5's thumbnail took place. Right here on this rock. Right there. A little fun fact for you. We'll take a picture of this. 'Cause this is the yin yang, whatever symbol. And it's a chomper and an imp. Its sunflower tested out some moon juice. That's an interesting. Interesting. I'll give you that. Something. Let's see here. Okay. Wait. Chat. There's a Z on this. These are zombie fireworks. Which means this is totally a pea shooter warning sign. I don't know how I didn't notice this earlier. Like this Z has to mean just like this is zombies. Why would there be a Z for zombies but also a pea shooter on it? I doubt they're sharing these fireworks. This is going to the evidence locker. Immediately. Wait, the ones with Z's don't have pea shooters? Oh, you're right. Never mind. False alarm. Okay, so there's plant and zombie fireworks. Okay. Well, that's still good to conclude. Okay. You're right. What's this say? Now with even more brains. Yeah, I'm gonna see. You know, I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, so forgive me. Oh, there's the wizard guy. This guy's actually important. We'll get to him later, though. We'll get to the turf map of this. Yeah, I don't believe there's really anything else to note that hasn't already been noted in the Zen Peak one. So let's go to Egypt. Okay, we got the two raw zombies. Raw zombie and then the other one. We still don't really know the significance of. I'm assuming this is glowing, so this is obviously the sun power energy that we've seen before. Ooh, this is interesting. Camels cannon? Yeah, camels are cannon. There's camel zombie and PvZ too. There's that statue again. It's the disco lights. Shoot, I don't even know where the lights are coming from. Yeah, but there's no lights. They're like manipulating light. Are the... Hold on a second. Are the red gems manipulating the light? Maybe. I don't see a disco ball in here. Or anything going on here. It's just disco, no lights. I don't know. I don't know. It's a little suspect, but I'll take it. I'll take your word for it. Something Sphinx. Is that a Captain Flare reference? Anything over here? I don't think so. Anything at the gift shop? Nope. Okay. There's a gnome here. Just want to let you know that. I don't know how I remembered there's a gnome there. More of the pea shooter stuff. Yeah, this is like all stuff we've seen before. Nothing really to note. Interesting. Well, do we even need to take a picture of this? This is just a Dave statue. Do you guys think this is important? I don't really think it's important. It's probably fine. Whoa, wait a second. I mean, I know. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Remember? Okay. So remember when we said that horses were extinct and we thought that this pot was from Egypt and then, like, horses didn't exist and we thought the carriage was caught by goats. This has a horse on it. Horses had to have existed. Why would they would put a goat on this? This would be a goat if it was. Okay, so horses actually did exist. Okay. Debunked something. Horses are back in. Okay. That just makes it all the more confusing when you bring this into the equation. Though, or like, no, because you have this goat, which horses could have been extinct by then. But then you have goat, which again you can still use the scapegoat literally as their modern day zombies, so they know about goats, but it's still a little weird. I'll give it that. But horses did exist in Rome. We can put that to 100% confirmed. Isn't there a button in here? I swear there's a button. Chat, where's the other gnome? Like, I swear it's like here. Oh wait, isn't it like right here? No, it's like buttoned under the vines. I'll find it. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I mean, obviously gnomes have been here because gnome technology with the... I am sorry, I have the board open, I just realized. You guys say you see it. I had the board open the whole time. Okay, we got no button on the wall. The realm of vent levels in PvZ2 had goat mowers. That still doesn't, like... Horses exist. I mean, look at this. Horses. So goats and horses exist at the same time, which means they're probably not evolved from each other. Like, goats probably didn't become horses, which makes it even more confusing. Though kind of not. I don't really know. I guess they're just separate. It's not like goats are horses in real life. They're both separate things. So. Going over here. Let's see. I don't really think we're gonna find much here, I'm going to be honest. Like, it's kind of just a rehash of everything we've seen before. It's a ticket booth. This is interesting. Sparkly glow board with goop. I don't know if we want to look into that further or just chalk it up as a cool visual effect. Maybe it's a hologram. Kind of unsure. But I think besides that, I think I'm done. I think that's it for Time Park. Not really anything we haven't really seen before already. We can review what we have. The portal. Portals, obviously. The gnome portals. Actual in-game Dino Chomper. Remember to say thanks a million. I'm actually going to do another map because I thought this would take longer. Then there's zombie, triceratops, parrot. Yeah, not really much. We basically just confirmed that horses are in room. What do we have next? Z-Tech Factory? Ooh. That might take a long time. Okay, I might end it here then. Because Z-Tech and then Aqua Center, they're both gonna take probably quite a bit. And then we have the turf maps, which are going to take extra long because I'm timed. So I might have to like go through it multiple times, but that's okay. I can't do Walnut Hills again. Well, I can, but I can't really do Walnut Hills. But I guess I'm looking at Garden Warfare 2's maps, and technically Walnut Hills isn't a Garden Warfare 2 map, so I'm good. I'm in the clear. And this doesn't mean the Town Hall, this just means Backyard Battleground, which is going to take Backyard Battleground, literally everything in the Backyard Battleground. The agent rooms as well, so like Rose, Citroncorn, Pirate, or Deadbeard, Superbrain's Imp, those areas as well. The sewer, even the Gnome realm, Trials of Gnomus area, even that. It's gonna have all of that. That's probably gonna be its own entire stream. So I think there's probably like, I'd chalk it up to, like, next time I do this, we can definitely finish up the small maps. I don't think we'll be able to finish the turf maps. So I'd say maybe like 2 more streams of this. Because I'll probably get through like at least these 3 turf maps and these. maybe. Or at least 2. Why is Sector Turf so small? I'm gonna make them bigger later. I'm gonna edit this off stream. I'm gonna make these like as big as this. And they're gonna be all to the right. And then Backyard Battleground will have its own massive section. So, made some interesting discoveries. A lot in the Moonbase Sea or whatever it's called. So, be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this or not. Let me go back to the game. Like, you guys seem pretty invested. I'm pretty invested. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, just to like look at the maps, analyze, make weird, crazy theories about like everything. Like, oh my god, Backyard Battleground's gonna take forever. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. I don't know why Zomboss is super pixelated here. What the heck? Zomboss, you okay? What is happening to him? Dang, it's got my stream quality on there. Look at that. Why is it so low quality? Yeah, it's got my first stream's bitrate. So I'm not getting the kick sound anymore. Okay, this is working. Why I can't hear the kick anymore. But like, for Backyard Battleground, you know, like we got stuff like this. Oh no, that's a funny looking sunflower. You know, you got this, which is the thumbnail. There's a lot of this around. But yeah, I'll be I'm not sure if I'm even looking forward to the rest, but I will do it. For content and for you, Heisenberg. I knew someone was gonna say that, the Blues Night. Yeah, I can go back to it. No, I know exactly what you're looking at. This right here, the Blues Night. Say his name. Say my name. And then Cuke. Blitz outro music plays. Yeah, Heisenberg with a Z. Whoa! Hold on, actually, I want to get on top of this boat. Can you get on top of the boat? Now I'm curious. I'm prolonging the stream further. I'm curious. I think you can. Okay, you can. That's cool. Neat. I'll also be looking at all the backyard decorations that I have as well, so like... oh, you can't do that when you don't have a HUD. That's interesting. Wait, can I just not do it at all? What's happening? Hello? I think I bugged it. I broke it. I'm forever cuked. Well, whatever, I like the cuke anyway. Can I at least check the zombie base? Okay, you can. Unfortunately though, I don't have all of them. So, I mean, like, we can look at these, but they're probably not gonna hold much significance. Like, the characters don't really matter. Like, we've seen this already. You know? Like, do we even think... Well, I guess these are kind of interesting. But do we even think these are important? I just realized we keep looping. Also, I just realized I'm pretty sure these are the Zombot is the thinker. I don't know. Yeah, I just realized. I don't know why my breakfast brains is doing that. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I think that's it for the stream. It's kind of a bit of a different stream. I don't really know. I'll continue to do it, but I think I'll sprinkle in some normal streams in here. So next stream will be a normal stream, like playing with viewers, or maybe I'll stream a different game, but I think I'll just play with viewers because I know people want to do that, and you know, they weren't really expecting me to do this, so yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that'll be on Tuesday, because normally I would do it on Monday, but I'm busy on Monday, so yeah, Tuesday, regular stream like normal. I don't think I'm gonna be even, like, I think it'll just be like that first stream I did, not like the first, but like the one with the cute thumbnail, where I just played the game. So thank you all for watching, and actually I can go to here. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, all 5 of you right now. Yeah, especially thank you to Charles, Lucky's Paper, and Charles, Lucky's Paper, and Kevin. Thank you. You guys are the goats, the real ones. You were helping me out, figuring out everything here. What is that pig emoji? Why is there like a special pig emoji in here? What? Why is the pig different? Anyways, thank you. Thanks a million. And I will see you in the next